You're quite safe here.
Hello, FOX. It's Monday. It's Monday, so please be upstanding.
Wax forever, wax for all time. We will surely never leave Lego behind. We relax with bricks here, with our builds we shine. We're all chums, do not fear, wax for all time.
Now the Pearson. Now, before we get going today, I have 12 bags of these to open, courtesy of Mr. Trevor Poulter. He's such a darling. So we'll see whether his whispering is up to muster. But here we go. We're off. We're off. So first go. What have we got here? Oh. Got someone in a carrot outfit. This is exciting. Quite plain bottoms. Lovely top. Lovely set of dungarees. Also, I like that detail of the neckline, the chunky jumper. Very nice. We've got, he's got that. Oh, he's got this face, which I like a lot. Or this face. I think I prefer that face. I think I prefer that. I'm quite liking the detail of, can you see the little whisper of something there on his chin? That's enjoyable. Now you can either have the red hair. I mean, obviously I'm going for this. I mean, why wouldn't you? That's absolutely tremendous. That is absolutely tremendous. And he gets a stick, farmer's market, and he can hold that. That's really, really good. So I think we'll have these. We'll put these over by the side here, as we're gathering them. I mean, this creature, which we never really got to the bottom of, he can move off the table. Thank you very much. But there we go. We shall have our guest CMFs over there, and some hair is going begging if anyone wants it. Cool. Right, bag 5. We are starting today with the Twitter eyes. Of course, I haven't got it up yet. While I'm getting it up, can I just tell you that yesterday I was at the Wolverhampton Literary Festival. I was appearing there in my capacity as an author, and Mackie Mac turned up. Yep, I know. Mackie Mac, we have met, we have embraced, we have hugged. It was absolutely tremendous. I was on the verge of tears. But it was absolutely fantastic to encounter an Afawak in the wild. I'm just going to just pull this back a little bit so I've got a little bit more buildy thing. It was tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. I couldn't have loved the encounter more if I had tried. It simply wasn't possible to have enjoyed it more. Anyway, he's an absolute delight, as you can imagine, and it was a glorious encounter. I have nothing further to say about it, other than it was tremendous and I loved it very much. And honestly, I can't encourage you enough. If you're an Afawak or a goose and I am out in the wild, please come find me. Neil, he hasn't got a theme tune. Says, I think there might be a consideration of a move to Germany or some such similar country from Mother Goose following recent experiences whilst in the film writing business. Therefore, just a request to transfer the wonder of RWB with you, if you do. Hashtag RWB to revels. Well, I mean, it goes without saying, if I ever move, RWB will be coming with me. That goes without saying. I mean, I can't imagine a scenario whereby I just decide that RWB isn't happening anymore. What? Are you crazy? Are you absolutely crazy? We're doing this till I die. Germany was fantastic. We might have to wait for Tales of Germany till tomorrow, because I suspect, because it's a Monday, as is oft the way, and also I've been away, that there might be a lot of club business today. So we proceed. Little Sue, she's got Little Sue, she's got Sue, she's Little Sue.
Yes. Hello, Emma. Hello to you. Welcome back from your travels.
Yes, hello, thank you.
I mean, obviously, you will be telling us stories of your travels, won't you?
Yes, I will be, but possibly not today.
Yeah, okay. Wilco, understood. But of course, someone will have to remind you tomorrow to tell the story of your travels.
Yes, someone will have to remind me tomorrow about the stories of my travels. Yes.
Do you want it to be me?
I mean, it's up to you, Little Sue. But you know, yes, please, if you're in the market, yes, please.
Yeah, noted. I'm very excited to have welcomed the A-frame cabin into the house of Little Sue.
Oh, round of applause for that.
Will this feature on our WB in the near future? I don't want to post any spoilers. There's some really lovely details.
Yes. Yes, it will be. In fact, I'm going to get onto that this very day. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, light, Bevis, light. Light, Bevis, light. Light, Bevis, light. Light, Bevis, light. Light, Bevis. It's a light. Oh, look at that. That's brilliant. Look. That's fabulous, that is. I replied to that, yes it will. I'm just checking that was, yes it was. So I replied, yes it will, and Little Sue says,
That's lovely, Amor.
Mr. Claw,
the cars are misty. Says, it reminds me so much of my play school when I was ickle.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty impressive. Roger Maybank's all fine, all fine. Roger Maybank's all fine. Says, reminds me of family holidays in Scotland. In the early 80s, that looks like it's haunted or a serial killer lives in it. I mean, don't at me. Don't at me. That's what that house looks like. That person standing in front of it, is that person actually there? Or is it a ghost? Is it a ghouly ghost? Oh no, look, there's Bevis Musson. Gone wrong there. Susan Barrett. If you knew Susie like I know Susie, oh, Oh, what a gal, none so classy as this fair lassie, Susan Barrett. She says much tremblage for the super windows. Yeah, much tremblage. Muchos tremblage. Très beaucoup le tremblage. La 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 la, le tremblage. Beavis Musson.
The sensei, Uncle Strawberry, the morning minuit, the matter, the Lego, is happy.
Says with the various mics, it's usually not the volume that's the issue per se.
Open bracket. If you're too loud, we can always turn it down. Close bracket.
But more a case of you sounding muffled or tinny.
Tin you.
Sounds fine today, though. Well, it should be fine now. Then Musson says the Eiffel Tower is an incredible piece of engineering and design and pushes the limits to what you can do with Lego. And I have less than zero interest in actually building or owning a set like that. Yeah, I'm kind of with you on this one. Although probably a more interesting horrible grey build than the horrible grey Star Wars spaceships. No, you're incorrect about that. Because the spaceship Star Wars will have some sort of function and will do things. Then he says, Ninjago Market. I haven't been able to afford the garden and kind of less bothered than I thought I might be about it, but that doesn't stop me being thrilled at the thought of another Ninjago modular. I mean, obviously we're going to be doing it. It then says, love Germany, an absolutely lovely country with some amazing cities and lovely, lovely people. Aachen is tremendous, although it's a fair while since we've been there. Okay, well, I've tapped on all your things now, so I think, okay, I think I have satisfied that bit. Yep. Okay. Okie dokie. Susan Barrett says, I'd assumed the double bass player was wearing a Bluetooth earpiece so that he can hear the music. Ah, yeah, well, you see, I mean, that also might be a possibility here. Because there was nothing that suggested it could just be a musical earpiece rather than he's deaf. In fact, now I think about it, I think that's more likely, if I'm being honest, unless they've specifically said somewhere that it is because he is a deaf musician. But musicians do wear earpieces, so I'm going to assume that he's just got his earpiece in rather than he's deaf. Unless someone tells me otherwise, I think that's an acceptable state of affairs. Until someone tells me otherwise. There is a reply to this. Steel Cat. Steel Cat. Oh, the virtual Steel Cat. Intellectual close friends always clearly rush free. Fish fingers on piece of a tea. Steel Cat. Indisputable leader of the labs. A scanner shan. Scott Ram. He's the most real Steel Cat. Thank you, Owlin. Says, well, at least it's not one of those brain slugs from Star Trek The Wrath of Khan, which was one of the things I thought it might be. I'm sorry, Admiral. I don't want to, but it's going to make me play. Take 5. I see what you've done there. I'm just going to turn the heater off because I've now warmed up. Oh, hang on a minute. Can I reach without pulling the camera over? Can I? No. I don't think I can. I've got double hat on as well because it was a bit cold. Excuse me for a moment. Look, see it's there. Open it down. And back on we go. Back on we go. Back on we go. I've warmed up now. This fleece arrangement I've got going on here is very, 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 very good. It's that free, VIP fleece. It's absolutely fantastic for the Lego shed. Right, so that was Susan Barrett's reply. How do I go back? Yeah, okay, back. Scrub down. Ooh la la, le Jacques Swan, le Jacques Swan. Finally, she's back. She's back. The Grande Dame is back, unless you've been here the whole time. And we were just missing all your tweets because of stupid Twitter. Anyway, she's back. She says she's now called hashtag professional snitcher. Oh, look, she's got other names. Hashtag professional snitcher. Hashtag stand with Ukraine. Yep, it's Jackie Swan. She says phew and wow and crikey vis-a-vis the Eiffel Tower build. Susan Barrett says fabulous halftime show. Thank you, Trevor Poulter. He's indeed a darling. I mean, honestly, the favour he's done us, we don't have to do it now. And I'm not entirely sure I would have liked to do it anyway. As we know, I love all the Lego builds, but Lego builds that are just relentlessly repetitive, it's just no thanks. I've got zero interest in that, thank you. Now look at this. Look at this. A sensational pair of curtains for the stage. Absolutely fabulous. Oh, look, and you see this? This is how we're going to attach it. Ching, ching, ching. Come in, please. Drop that down there. So that's going there. And that. Bring that in. Oh, that's really good. That's absolutely wonderful. Isn't that wonderful? That's really good. And I love the adjustable lights like that. So that would be... Oh, hang on, I've just pulled that off. Whoopsie. Oh, idiot. Oh, absolute GNU. Is that on? Yes, it is. So that would be down there. I love that. That's exactly how it would be. That's absolutely super. We've got a little note in the booklet. It says the curtains and lighting rig are designed to be easily taken out and put back in for when you want to reset the stage. Oh, well done, Lego. That's absolutely fabulous. Claire, 1608, there she was, just walking down the street singing do-da-da-da-da-dum-da-da-do. She says, the ad on this thread is, for me, at least one for earplugs to help sufferers of misophonia. I wonder, is it a suggestion read the musician's earpiece or a none too subtle reference to recent sound issues on RWB? Of course, a criticism of MG's dulcet tones. Bloomin' cheek, I say. Bloomin' cheek. Absolute bloomin' cheek. It's a bloomin' cheek. Neil hasn't got the tongue. Hang on a minute. He says, fantastic to see the Eiffel Tower build documented. Yeah, amen to that. Let's give him another round of applause, shall we? For doing it. Afflewack's Lego Adventures are what halftime shows were made for. Are there any facts to go with this epic build, though? How long did it take to complete? And what was the best section to do? Hashtag Eiffel Tower. Yes, all the questions. All the questions. Trevor Paul says, Earth is such a darling. He says, thanks, Neil. I'm waiting for something to complete the build. What? Should arrive soon. I'll post some facts and figures then. For now, just know that my favourite bit was first level viewing platform. The least was the dark grey blindness I seem to have developed. Oh yes, well I'm looking forward to more facts and figures. Also, I'm rather fascinating. I'm fascinated that there's a bit that you didn't have and you're waiting on it. Betty Bothways, formerly known as Cosmos, formerly known as Gear Crow, formerly known as Kermit Imaging, formerly known as hashtag Phone Grip, formerly known as Gear, formerly known as the T Crow, formerly known as Kermit Imaging, formerly known as the T Crow. Actually had to get that piece of paper then and bring it to me.
Says, gosh, how about that HV ending, eh? Fabulous.
Of course, we're talking about Happy Valley, but we no spoilers here. No spoilers.
No spoilers. Just FYI, the director of the last episode, they filmed only one version of the ending. James Norton, Rush, did say there was a previous version of the script that Sarah felt wasn't right, and Sally changed it. No idea what though.
It's interesting. It's fascinating because there was a story doing the rounds that there was that they'd filmed about 5 endings. Ba-bum bum. Oh no. Okay. We're making a sort of a kebab here, and we must get them in the right order. So that, then that. I'm just concentrating a little bit. Just a little concentration, if you please. Et voila. Okay, so, I mean, will you look at that? That's delicious, isn't it? We're making another one of those. Roger Maybank says, after Live and Bricking on Saturday, I made it known on the chat group that I really liked the little Vesper. Well, as is so often the case, individual acts of kindness abound. Susan Barrett bought one and sent it to me. Oh. Susan Barrett. I may be biased here, but I'm nominating Susan for OHT status. I don't even have to think about it for a second. Yes. All the applause. Where are you, Barrett? Where are you? Here you are. Let it be forth known and decreed that Susan Barrett is now an Order of the Haunted Table. Thank you. Badge is on the way. Badge will be on its way. Have I got any out so I can lift it up to the camera? No, I haven't. I haven't got any out. Okay. Can someone remind me via a DM? Roger, can you remind me via a DM so I put that on my to-do list? Thank you. But Susan Barrett, arise. Order of the Haunted Table. Thrilled. Also, Ruth. Now I'm back from Germany. I will send you your poo bingo win, your Vespa. So I'll sort that out later today. By the way, vis-a-vis the cursed set. I mean, I don't even have to say it, do I? Has not been claimed. Honestly, you win it, and no one ever hears from you again. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh, hang on. No, I've gone wrong. I've gone wrong. It's all right, though. It's fixable. It was that. Then that. Then that. And that. Okay. Jackie Swan says, sorry I missed Live and Bricking. I had family staying. It's suffice to say it was a tad hectic, but I'm back now and caught up. May have to get this set. I mean, it's delightful.
Betty both ways. I'm not caught up with the films, but I love that you've got into Happy Valley. Maybe you've talked about it already. If so, shush. I must admit I have a bit of a crush on Dame Sarah. She's so fab at her job.
I mean, she's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm madly in love with her now. Absolutely crackers mad love with her. And I must make her my friend. Perks knows her. Nicola Walker, of course, is great pals with her. I mean, I'm one away. I'm one away from Lancashire. I mean, I've got to make it my mission, haven't I? Roger Maybank says, fantastic effort from Trevor Poulter with the Eiffel Tower. Now, how about Lego do a version of the Arc de Triomphe? I mean, again, it's like not for me. It's not for me. I mean, I'm sure they will.
Ruth Hayes. Dun 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 dun. What Ruth Hayes? Dun 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 dun. What Ruth Hayes? She's the wonder Ruth Hayes. She's quietly getting on with the satin tights. She sets the world to rights, and she hardly ever wrong. Dun 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 dun. What Ruth Hayes?
Cute.
Says the sound was fine today. Thank you, Mother Goose.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Oh, look, it's this. Look at these lovely little canopies that are going on now. I mean, that's delicious, isn't it? It's just deliciose. Delicious. Look at that. That's just lovely. Thank you. I'm giving that an applause.
Ruth Hayes, Trevor's halftime show was spectacular. Oh, the applause. The fact that he was wearing his Endurance 24 top for much of the build was hilarious and rather fitting, I thought. Thanks for building it, so we don't have to, Trevor Builder. Hashtag, taking one for the team.
Yes. Stillcat says, yes, it was a great film. At one point, Trevor seemed to have 3 hands. I could do with some extra work around it. Donkey rides, trams, a Ken Dodd minifig, just to complete the Blackpool atmosphere.
Oh, I see what he's done there. I see what you've done there, Stainless Steel Cat.
Says, oh, Mother Goose, again. I tried so very hard to gloss over the fact that the Z, that is actually a J, is sometimes pronounced like a J, but you went straight to Minges. Anyway, I should have known better.
Yes, Minges. Yes, Mr. Minges. And it's Mr. Minges. Yes, Philip Minges, yes? I think that was his name. Philip Minges. Light Bevis Light. Light Bevis. Bevis Light. Bevis Light. Oh, I've just realised that should have that on there. See, this is why I keep the niblets on the table at all times until we've finished the build. Oh, there we go. Look, light. Nice. And then another light Bevis Light. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. That goes in there. Thank you. And that's in there. Lovely. Super. Betty both ways.
Gasp, writing a film with Katie Brent? That's proper exciting. Hope the trip goes slash went well. Mother Goose.
It was absolutely fantastic. We had a really, really, really good and productive time. I'm just checking that I have covered all of the Twitter eyes. Just checking. Just checking. Just checking. Just checking. Yes, okay, I think I have. So, in which case, we're off to the Google Eyes now. Bum ba ba bum 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 ba bum ba ba bum 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 ba bum bum. Off to the Google Eyes. Off to the Google Eyes, to the Google Eyes. Off to the Google Eyes. Off to the Google Eyes. To the Google. We are at the Google Eyes. Thought you Canada you was from Kennedy. I remembered. It's just William. Big. Yeah. Oh, look. Now then, before I get to Gillian B, look. This is obviously...
Don't point with your finger.
Sorry.
Did you do a burp?
Yes, I did. That's this little tailor's sign. The colour matches this door. So obviously, to get to the tailor, you're going to go up the stairs. So that's a little whisper of what we're going to get upstairs. That's nice, isn't it? That's lovely. So we've got a tailor's upstairs. How nice. Ooh. That's thrilling. Got that to look forward to. Ooh. Oh, crumbs. This is going to be nice. Okay, this is going to be delicious. Gillian B. Yee-haw, Anivera Perrier. I hope there are no poo incidents to, during, and from Germany. Have a super time and a fun adventure, and don't catch a cold. See you next week, Mother Goose. Well, so far so good. On the haven't caught a cold business, pray for me. But there were no poo incidents. Absolutely zero poo incidents. No, I repeat, no poo incidents. It was pretty much incident free. In actual fact, pretty much incident free, which for me is an extraordinary turn of events. But I will tell you more when we have concluded the business of the club, of course, or tomorrow. TVZ. Says Tony Penatoni's favourite music is the theme tune from The Godfather, and he likes to make customers of his pizza area offers that they can't refuse. Tony Panatone. 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 Bow, bow, Tony Panatone. Don't it, stop it. Sorry. I'm just enjoying myself. Crikey. Eric. He's got a duck Fazio. They both like watching Lego. And they really like musicals. Oh, his name is Eric. Etc. He says, very cool, Mr. Poulter. The one thing I was hoping to see was you standing next to the finished Eiffel Tower to see how tall it is in comparison. I mean, that would have been good. That would have been good. Says Minge, Mr. Minge. Are we sure his first name isn't Merkin? Merkin Minge? I mean, I don't really know. There's a reply here, but I can't see it. Look, view reply, but when I press view reply, there's no reply. So, I don't know what happened there. Sharon Renzulli. Sharon Renzulli. Sharon Renzulli. Sharon Renzulli. Sharon Renzulli. Sharon Renzulli. She says, Trevor, yo, amazing. A spellbinding build of the tower. I love your musical taste. That was me, actually. I put the music under it. A treat. A 10. A 4. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. So that's the Google eyes.
Don't forget, because it's been a few days, but I'm the person who's now allowed to sing that we're going to the disco.
Yes, you are. So, right, off you go then.
D-I-S-C-O. D-I-S-C-O. It is D, deranged, it is I, idiot, it is S, spinning, it is cat. It's O. D-I-S-C-O. D-I-S-C-O. It is D, deranged, it is I, idiot, it is S, spinning, it is cat. It is obviously. Okay, that'll do. That's the bad one.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Emma.
Yes.
Emma, as much as I enjoyed the wowie of the Eiffel Tower.
The what?
The wowie.
Yep.
Of the Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
As much as I enjoyed it. The wowie. The wowie.
Yep.
I'd never want to watch one of the other Lego channels. RWB is such a lovely warm experience with all the Everwax and the club business, etc. Watching speed building it's a no for me, and I don't like it.
Yes, that's why we don't do it here.
No, we don't do it here. We like to take things lovely and slow, don't we, and have the club business.
Yes, that's what we like to do.
Yes. Okay then, well, that's it. Press the button.
Thank you. Jackie Swan says, totally agree. Totally agree, little Sue. Although I do admire the determination to get it completed. Yes, but also for me, the thing about the speed builds things is I like to make my builds last as long as blinking possible. Hang on a minute. It's like that. It's like that. So, you know, if you're spending that amount of money, make it last. Make it last. I'm reminded again, I always bring him up, that documentary about AFOLs. And there was that fella, and whenever he bought a set, he had to build it the same day he purchased it. And there was footage of him and his poor wife handing him bits of Lego, and it was sort of like, it was really frantic, and they were still up at like 1 a.m. or something trying to get it done. I just thought, just slow down and enjoy it. Anyway, I always remember that. Trevor Porter says, for those interested, I had to speed up the speed of the time-lapse when I put it all together. Even with shortening the still photos, it was coming in at over 30 minutes. When the Eiffel Tower first came out, I was a no on getting it, but the engineer in me eventually couldn't resist. From that point of view, it really is amazing. But I never want to see another 1x6 dark grey plate. There were 666 in the build, all the screams. I mean, it looks incredible, though, Trevor. That's the thing. I suppose that's where you get the payoff with these sorts of Lego sets. That they do look very, very impressive. Just really super impressive when they're done. But for me, there would probably almost be nil joy in the build. Things have got to be joyful for me. Do 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 be do 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 do. Now what's that? 2 of those. Oh, they're brown. Okay. Is that in? Yes, it is. And that's in. Yeah. Yeah. That's nice. This sort of seems to have gone the extra little mile there. Then Trevor Poole says, if you remember Mother Goose, perhaps if one does come up in future builds, you could press the scream button for me. Oh yes, a 1x6 dark grey plate. Yes, all right. Yes, we will try and remember from here on in. Every time we have a 1x6 dark grey plate, we must press the scream button for Trevor Poulter. Yes.
What is the purpose of that white brick with blue shaft? I said shaft. Inside to tether the two halves of the build together, they've been mostly separate up to now.
White brick with the blue shaft. I said shaft. White brick with the blue shaft. I said shaft. Oh, little Sil, I'm afraid you're going to have to show me where you mean, please. Tether the two halves of the build together. Oh, do you mean here? Oh, yes, here. Yes, I think that is exactly what it is for. Yes, little Sue. I think you've got that. Yeah, yeah. I understand now.
Emma,
Yes.
of course, I've been madly overexcited about the release of the A-frame cab. It's the first set I've bought on release and had to set my alarm for midnight to make sure I got it. Will it be a future RWB set?
Yes, it will.
I promise not to give any spoilers, Open Beckett, but any promise, Cruise Beckett.
Yeah, yes, it absolutely will be. In fact, I'm going to make strides to get it when I have finished today's build. So yes, very much so, little Sue, very much so. I do believe that is the conclusion of the club business.
Oh, well, hang on a minute, because the new rules say that I can say this.
Well, go on then.
That concludes the business of the club. Press the button.
Thank you. Oh, Susan Barrett. Okay. There we go. Right, well, I can tell you about my German trip now. So, journey out was incredible. I got to Aachen. The Eurostar was about 2 hours to Brussels, and then Aachen was about an hour on from that. So I got to Aachen quicker than I could get to Edinburgh, or on most days Manchester, and cheaper. I mean, it's just crazy. The train ticket from Aachen to from Brussels to Aachen cost about 20 quid. I mean, it just really sort of shows you what on all the stuff that has gone horribly wrong here. Which is it's a real shame, but it really has sort of highlighted things that have just gone horribly wrong here. Number one being train travel and the cost thereof. That's going there. A little ajar, it's suggesting, the door. The door be a little ajar. So the train journey there was absolutely fabulous, and Katie had said if we do really well on Thursday with our homework, then she was going to take me to a thermal spa that's in Aachen, and our homework did go very well on the Thursday, so we were allowed to go to the Aachen thermal spa. It is incredible. It is incredible. You can go in there, you can have 3.5 hours in these lovely, absolutely phenomenal facilities, and it cost €10. I mean, it sort of, once you're in, it sort of looks like an incredibly plush 5-star hotel retreat that in this country you'd pay £150 plus to enjoy, and it was €10, and if you're a pensioner it was about €5, and it was exceptional. And we wandered around in our swimming costumes. This bit's funny. So when she told me this was going to happen, I had to find my swimming costume, which I have not been swimming since 2015. Since I left London, I haven't been swimming. And I found my swimming costume, and it was next to this pair of waterproof shorts. And I thought, what are they? Why have I got a pair of waterproof shorts with my swimming costume? And I just thought I couldn't remember why. Anyway, didn't pack my waterproof shorts. And then, of course, on the train, I remembered why I'd had a pair of waterproof shorts. And it was because there was a hole in the rear end of my swimming costume. So I did warn Katie about this. I said, look, I'm just telling you now, there might be a bit of extra gusset action going on that may not be to everybody's taste. And she just said, you're in Germany, you could literally go around with everything hanging out and no one would give an absolute tinkers. So that was a relief. But so when you go in, there's a really warm pool that's outdoors that has a waterfall. And then I feel like something's gone wrong here. I feel like something's gone really wrong here. Or maybe it hasn't gone wrong. No, maybe I've got it correct. Yeah, I think I've done it correctly. Anyway, it all looks right now, so that's fine. Where's that corner? There's that corner. Okay. And then there's a cold pool, and then there was a cold plunge pool, and then there was this really massive warm pool that was indoors. And in the middle of it there was like this little sort of circular area that you could go into, and it would occasionally you'd have mega bubbles up from the thermal spring which you could stand in, and there were little waterfalls everywhere of warm water that you can go and stand in. If I say to you, it was one of the most blissful experiences of my life to go to take the thermal waters in Aachen. I am not joking. I'm not joking. Like, I would literally go and live there just for that. It was extraordinary. I said to Georgie, I would actually be happy to get on the Eurostar and just travel to Aachen for the day to take the thermal waters and then go home again. It was breathtaking. It was absolutely breathtaking. I couldn't have loved it more. Anyway, I thoroughly recommend it. I don't know if do we. I don't feel like, have we got anything like that in this country? And if we have, it's probably like, oh, £200, please, isn't it? Oh, now look at this. That's a lovely tile, isn't it? That's an absolutely dreamy tile. So that was absolutely fabulous, and I went to light, Bevis light, and I went to the cathedral in Aachen, which is the oldest Roman Catholic cathedral in the world, and was built there by Charlemagne, who made Aachen the centre of the Holy Roman Empire, which is different from the Roman Empire. This was the Holy Roman Empire, and the centre of it was Aachen. And the cathedral is very interesting because it doesn't feel like a Roman Catholic cathedral. It feels quite sort of like a cross between Greek Orthodox and a mosque. Because of the way it looks inside, so it was fascinating. But they claim to have the relics of Saint John the Baptist there. Although on the day that we went, I couldn't. It wasn't immediately apparent where they might be. There were two very large golden sarcophaguses, and I think one of those had the remains of Charlemagne in it. Where's the middle for this? Is it there? Yeah. And I presumed that the other one had old John the Baptist in, but don't quote me on that. I might have got that wrong. But it was really good trip. It was great. I feel very fired up for the project that we're working on. It's really great. There we go. That goes in there. Comme ça. This is lovely, isn't it? Really nice. And that. I'm going to make 2 of these. What else did I do? I ate lots of sausages. Minach. I mean, obviously I did. The best one was had currywurst with chips, and I almost died of happiness. It was just sensational. But that was good. I had some really nice Syrian food. Well, there was one night where we had takeaway at Katie's house. We had Syrian takeaway, and I'd never had Syrian takeaway before, and it was absolutely delicious. It was a bit like Turkish food, I suppose. Middle Eastern. It was glorious. Really, really tasty. So then we did that. And it was just really nice. Oh, there's a note in the book now. It says the jazz club not only supports music but all kinds of performing arts as well. Stay late enough and see what new tricks the local magician has up her sleeve. Oh, we haven't met the local magician yet, have we? Oh, now look. Look, this moves a little bit. There's a bit of movement here. Ha! Oh, this is clever. A little finicky, but oops. Whoops. That's there, and that's. Go on, get on. Get on. That's it. And that's it. Oh, that's clever. That's so clever. Oh, wait. I forgot to put this on here. Duh! There was me thinking, why is that not terribly well done? Seems to just float into space, but there we go, that's there. That's there. Go on. No. Is it down? Not really, not quite. I've got it a little bit off. There we are. We're in. I mean, that's delicious. That's absolutely delicious. Have I got that right? I wonder actually if this needs. I don't know if it is quite right yet. Hang on. That's like that. That's it. And that's. That's it. Lovely. Really like that. Really like that. Oh! Oh dear, I seem to have a lot of pieces left. Got a lot of pieces here. Where do you think they went? They went here, and that will explain why that doesn't work so very well. Alright, hang on. There we go. I fixed that. I was missing a line inside there. But anyway, there we go. That is in. That's absolutely delightful. What a lovely little bag that turned out to be. Really nice. Absolutely glorious. All right, you'll be pleased to know that things are back to normal now. I've got no going away for a long, long, long time. So we can get back to the normal swing of things at the RWB. So subscribe, like, tell your pals. Afflewax forever, and I will see you tomorrow.